It's Diane. Welcome to Diane Talk, Real Talk. Today I want to talk about love versus lust. Actually, a really good friend of mine, Greg, we'll call him, asked me to do this segment. And I think it's really interesting because love versus lust is a topic of all time. And people always wonder what makes people lust after people, what makes people fall in love. So really and truly to me, and the fact is, the physical act of love and the physical act of lust, which is sex, are both the same. The difference is the emotional bond that attaches and what happens to people when they become attached and emotionally involved. Some people say that sex within love is better. Some people say that, hit and run sex like lust, sex is better. Actually, it depends on where you are in life and what you're looking for. End of the day, most people have loved people they've never had sex with and had sex with people they didn't love. So it's all okay. Whatever your choices are fine. But remember this, love versus lust is something that comes from that deeper connection and bond. So you can hit and run many times, and eventually the concern is, do I develop that ability to fall in love? Am I attached to you? The concern becomes one person's attached and the other one's not. Oh boy, what a problem there. So Greg, here's this. Remember this when you're looking for sex in all the wrong places, baby. You can have it all, but it could come at a cost. The woman could become a fatal attraction in waiting, and then who knows where that's going to take you, Greg, because you know what? You're not a guy who likes confrontation, so you're going to have a hard time telling her to fuck off. But if you fall in love with her the same way, then it could be a beautiful thing. And the reason I'm laughing is I'm just picturing this whole thing rolling out for Greg. He's a really cool guy, a really cool man, actually. And at the end of the day, here's the deal. Love versus lust. Do you just want to hit it and quit it? Do you just want to get it on forever? One thing I'm going to tell you, see the sign behind me? Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. That applies to love, that applies to lust, that applies to everything sexual, that applies to everything non-sexual, that applies to everything. Every woman wants a man to make her go on. Every man wants a woman who's a whore in bed and a really nice little princess outside. So figure it out, people. Love versus lust. What are you in for? Pick a side, choose it, or do both. It's up to you. Diane Talk, Real Talk. Next time. See you, Greg.